All right. We are about 1 hour away from the episode premiering. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Just testing the audio really fast. Making sure everything is good to go. All right, sounds good on my end. Hopefully that's working for you guys. But yeah, we're about, 56 minutes away from the episode dropping. At least for me, it's dropping at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it should be dropping relative to whatever time that is in your time zone. Hopefully. I don't have a countdown, but there are other people who have countdowns on their streams or whatever if you want to check that out. But yeah, I am very intrigued about this particular episode, and I'm just wondering, what is the guest character that Paul Bettany said is gonna, guest actor, I guess, that's gonna make an appearance. That's gonna be pretty interesting to see what transpires there between the teasers that we already got in the first two episodes. It's gonna be interesting, and from there are different reports that they're talking about regarding another character. I won't say it here, but I don't know how many. Hopefully, the people that are coming in and out of this chat have seen the first two episodes. Otherwise, not sure exactly why you're here, but you should go watch the episodes if you can. But yeah, in case you don't know, the background music is just something from Miles Morales. Probably gonna leave that there for a little bit. Once we get the episode, I'll just be reacting to it live, but I won't have any video of it. We tried that last time with just having audio, and I tried to tell you guys, it's just, that's YouTube policies. They're gonna either take the stream down, or they're gonna give you a strike, or they're gonna threaten to delete your channel. You can't take gambles with that thing, and that was proof enough last week when I did it. And that was just audio, so imagine if I was putting the actual videos. Yeah, it's against YouTube policies, and kind of violates the copyright. That's Disney's property. So while we have our 54 minutes left waiting, I'm just gonna chill here, and if you guys want to talk about different things like what's going on with Vision, or what's going on with Wanda, or what's going on with Sword, we can definitely do that. When will it release? Well, it's releasing at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so whatever that equates to in your time zone, then should release at that time. I don't have exact table of when every time zone is going to drop. You kind of have to figure that out a little bit on your own. There are some other streams, I think, maybe one or two, that are doing countdowns of the episode, so I guess that could help you as well. But yeah, on this watch party here, I just want to be able to chat with you guys about different things that this particular series is going to introduce, because we've gotten reports that apparently Wanda might make an appearance in Spider-Man, and that's kind of crazy to think about. Hopefully it's not. I personally don't want that to be true. If it is true, then I would hope that it's very small. It's like a 2-minute thing. I don't want any of these other big characters popping in for that long. Doctor Strange, it can make sense, for different purposes related to erasing people's minds. That's a comic book thing that they did a while back. So I really wouldn't mind that. For anything else, I don't know. Based on the set photos that we got a few days ago, it seems like they're still keeping the theme of Spider-Man to be, about the identity of Peter Parker being exposed and Spider-Man being blamed for the attacks. So, yeah. Looking like a good movie, though. But Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is going to be some crazy stuff. I just know it. I'm hoping, WandaVision or Multiverse of Madness is what we, our introduction to mutants is where that's going to come into play. I'm theorizing, though, that WandaVision somehow is going to end up either fusing another universe into ours, because I don't know, maybe she wants Vision back, and I don't know. We haven't seen the extent of her power, so it's hard to say like what exactly she's going to do. So far we just know she's in this place, and it's either in her mind or she's creating an actual field field effect that is self-contained for her or whatever in this town. I don't know. Hopefully they'll get some answers very quickly, in the next 1 to 2 episodes, because this is only going on until probably like early March. So we got to get answers a little bit faster. But Vision obviously didn't come back in Endgame, so this obviously isn't a real Vision. It's all in her mind. You guys should know that at this point. So interesting things to think about. But there have been, there's been a teaser in the second episode about the Grim Reaper. I don't know too much about him in Marvel, Marvel lore, like what he does exactly. But I guess that'll be interesting to see if they do that. But I'm more curious about this secret actor that's supposed to come in here, or surprise, fan favorite actor maybe. I don't know. There's been leaks apparently of who it is, but I've been staying away. Hopefully you guys did too, and hopefully nobody is putting the stuff in the chat later. We all want to be surprised, so be kind, don't spoil things for other people. But yeah, hopefully people are reading the pinned message too, because we can't do it, guys. We cannot do live video here. I mean, I could put a live video of something else, but then again, I have to be very selective of how I do it. Working around copyright stuff is very difficult. Even if you just want to show like 15 seconds or something, big name companies, they always want to snatch it up. And it's a risk, it's not just about like trying to get a quick buck off something, but sometimes these bigger companies, even if you're just doing something small, like using a 30-second clip of something and it's not even being used in the fullest, they still try to snatch it and either take it down or do something different. So even if you are just going, okay, they'll copyright claim it, most of the time they'll just say, oh, we're gonna take it down. And you don't want that. You want to be able to showcase what you made or what you're talking about, and that's what we're trying to do here. So everybody that's coming in and out, please read the pinned, and if that doesn't feel good for you, I guess then I'm sorry, but can't do it. And nobody else is probably going to do it on YouTube because violates YouTube's policies. So I would say don't expect to find it anywhere on YouTube. And if you do, it'll be taken down very quickly, I guarantee you. Back when whatchamacallit, Dragon Ball Super, for if any of you are Dragon Ball fans or anime fans in general, back when Dragon Ball Super was airing, there was like some, I don't know, 20 to 30, maybe even more people streaming the episodes when they came out, and video after video after video would just get taken down midstream because you can't keep the episodes live up there. Like, it's your channel could get blocked, deleted, whole slew of things that you don't want to have happen. But we're not going to do that here. So anyways, I'm seeing people coming in and out of the chat. So if you guys want to talk about anything regarding the episodes, or even, some of the other movies that we've been waiting for, feel free. 301. What does those numbers mean specifically? Is that the time it's coming out for you or something? Oh, it comes out for you at 3:01 a.m. Wow, you're gonna be up late if you're planning to watch it as soon as it releases, though. I mean, it's pretty late for me. It's been a while since I uploaded on my channel, by the way, too. And that's mostly just because coming into the new year, my job has been very, very busy. We have a tight deadline hit. It's crazy. Had to work weekends, overtime, all this stuff. It's crazy, man. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks things calm down and I can get back to doing YouTube videos weekly. There has been some stuff that I've been wanting to talk about, but just haven't had the time to make a video for. But yeah. Anyways, Morbius, I don't know if you guys heard, the movie Morbius has been delayed again all the way till next year. Around this time, I think January 2022 is when it's going to release. And that's kind of sad, because that either means that Venom and Spider-Man might get pushed back as well, or they'll be left in place, hopefully. I don't know. But Morbius, I mean, I feel like it's not that hard for... I don't know why these companies are so... They want to make a return, I guess, on the investment, you know, they put into making the film. But I get it. But, like, at this point, like, people's hype for the movie is just so down, like, when you keep pushing it back. You know, and the movie's going to be ready. It's ready to watch. Like, I guarantee you Venom is probably ready to watch. You know, like, Eternals ready to watch. Black Widow ready to watch. Fast and Furious ready to watch. Free Guy ready to watch. All these movies are ready to watch. They just want to wait till they can put them in theaters, and that's just not going to happen. The economy, the world is not going to go back to normal in this year. I guarantee you. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't matter if we have this vaccine or not. It's been reported that there's like new strands of the, you know, COVID vaccine, you know, virus. So it's like, well, what are you going to do? And yeah, we're just going to be like this for a long time. Maybe the summertime we can get back to normal, but still, it's just bad, bro. It's a bad time. And I hate to say it, but like my hype for Black Widow is just down to zero at this point. And, you know, a lot of people don't really care for the movie, but I'm just intrigued to see, like, if they show anything that's worthy, like, that's going to continue on. Like, Yelena, she's cool. I want to see if they tease anything with Thunderbolt Ross. I mean, like, all I really want for his character is just be, you know, Red Hulk. That's pretty much all I'm looking for. How long left? I mean, it comes out at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for me, so whatever time that equates to you, you're gonna have to figure that out, unfortunately. There are other channels, like I said, that are doing countdowns on their stream, so if you want to go watch that, I mean, go ahead and do that. But we're just talking and chatting here. I don't know everybody's time zones and countries that they're in, so yeah. It should be the same as last time, though. It's not going to change. It's going to be like The Mandalorian. The time is going to be consistent every week. It's not going to change. There's no reason for them to delay the episodes either, so it's just going to release. The only thing that would make it delayed is if, you know, the servers are too busy or whatever on the actual application and you can't get in to watch it. I mean, I guess that's delaying, but it would still be coming out at its scheduled time, so whatever time it came out for you last time is the time it's going to come on this time. There you go. But anyways, I think back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I just want to see, you know, Red Hulk. And I guess in some way, shape, or form, that would be cool to see if he popped up in She-Hulk. I mean, we're supposed to get Bruce Banner in there, and I guess he's going to go to... Yeah, I guess he's going to go back to Bruce Banner in that movie. I mean, that TV show whenever it comes out, which is kind of weird. But it's whatever. I mean, not a lot of people like Smart Hulk, Professor Hulk, whatever you want to call him. I thought he was okay. I think he could have been a lot better. They didn't need to go for comedic route with him. I think they could have been very, like, he could have been a more serious dude. You know, he's a smarter guy, I guess. He's putting the two brains together. But as a result, he is weaker, so it's not like he can do a whole bunch that the Incredible Hulk could do. So there is that too. But hopefully Mark Ruffalo gets to continue. I mean, he's not a bad Bruce Banner. I think Edward Norton was okay. I didn't have a problem with him, to be honest with you. He was all right. The Incredible Hulk movie, it could have been a little bit better. Abomination's design definitely could have been better. Hopefully they do a redesign for that in the She-Hulk series. But yeah, looking forward to that too. Falcon and Winter Soldier, we could talk about that as well. Don't know much about what the plot is for that. Some people have said it's gonna have Thunderbolts stuff related to it, but I don't think it will. If it has any of those Thunderbolt characters, that'd be very surprising. There's one of them I think that would intrigue me the most because she's technically a mutant. I think Songbird, if she made an appearance, that would already, I guess, in a way confirm, oh, there's mutants that are already being, around the world that are somewhat already out here. But so many different theories to think about. WandaVision is the key, though. I feel like WandaVision is the key to getting mutants in the show. I mean, like, she's getting twins, bro. Like, at the end of the second episode, you see her, she has twins. Well, she's gonna have twins, that's what you see there. That's why her belly looks kind of like a lot bigger, because there's two people inside, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever that ends up becoming, if she's able to actually make those children, then a byproduct is that they are mutants. I mean, I believe so. It's too bad though. Quicksilver, man, I need to bring Quicksilver back, bro. If they ever brought Quicksilver back, I would actually be very, very, very happy. He didn't get enough. He didn't get like enough time in the MCU. He deserved at least like 2 more movies if they were gonna plan to kill him off. Like, why are you gonna kill off Pietro, bro? Her brother. Come on now. I feel like that was a cock shot, bro. Like, come on. And then you got, Quicksilver from the Fox movies. Like, yeah, he's good. He's cool. He's fast, definitely. But I think the MCU could have, built up their Quicksilver a lot more. I think all the episodes are going to be good. I don't really have any problems. Like, I think the consistency is going to be the same. Like, for example, like Mandalorian, it's got a little bit of, like, there's different things going on each episode. I think it's directed by different people too. So sometimes it's, the pacing is different. But I think WandaVision, for the most part, is pretty consistent so far in the first 2 episodes. And I'm thinking, it's taking time to build up, considering the fact that it's not, I wouldn't say parry, oh gosh, I can't say the word, parrying or parodying. I don't know how to say this word right. I'm stupid sometimes. But making like a parody of these different sitcoms, I would say it's more, I don't know what it is. What is the reason she actually is using those? That is something I think that we'll probably get into a little later. Why she's using sitcom, style like that. But let me see what you say here. You think he'll return because it shows about Wanda's memory being used in the illusion? I mean, this might not even be an illusion though, to be honest. Like, this might be like this. I mean, we'll see. I think that the Vision, yeah, he might be fake, but I think that it's possible that she could bring things, into reality. If she brings these 2 children into reality, like actually makes them real, then I think that it's very possible that she could just bring Vision back. And even though he has what looks to be a Mind Stone, it really wouldn't be a Mind Stone, I guess. I think it would just be something there that, I don't know, an accessory at that point. Hello, Turtletails. What's going on? But, I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, they're going to have to bring Vision back. There's just no way they don't bring Vision back, bro. That'd be kind of sad if they never brought him back. Same with Quicksilver. Again, a character like Vision got built up, well, did he? Yeah, he got built up, I guess, a little bit. So he started showing more emotion and showing more of himself, but still, that was pretty sad. Agatha and this Mephisto stuff, it's interesting because I think Senior Scratchy, you mentioned it. Yeah, I heard that theory too. It's kind of interesting, but it looks like, I don't know what role she really is gonna be playing, because whenever Wanda is gonna reboot like this whole thing again, based on another trailer that came out, I mean, it seems like I don't know. She's gonna get. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but without spoiling it, I guess there was a trailer where she mentions like, "Oh, you're the Avengers." Like the town, I think, is gonna be aware of who they are, which is gonna be interesting once that unfolds. Whatever transpires to make Wanda reboot and start it over again, or move forward into different years or whatever. At some point, the Avengers are going to be known in that place, which is interesting. Agatha and her husband Ralph. I don't even think they've shown Ralph yet. I think that she just mentioned him, right? And I mean, like I said, they could be making subtle references to characters that we know that maybe the names just don't match up. I don't know. When I heard like for the Senior Scratchy thing, I guess the Scratchy reference is supposed to be one of Mephisto's or the Devil's nicknames, something like that. And so that's kind of like why it makes sense there. Let's see what else. But yeah, the Ralph dude, I don't really know. Maybe he could be the Grim Reaper some way. I don't know. The characters that we haven't seen yet are the ones that I'm most anticipated for. She's playing dumb, I think. I don't know. And theories can't have lots of evidence since only 2 episodes are out. It'd be interesting though. I mean, the theories that have been going around, I mean, is people saying, they're out to take Wanda's power, but at the same time, like, we don't even know how high her powers can go. Like, if you're gonna compare comics and MCU, we really don't know how far her powers can go in the MCU, because they haven't really explicitly said like what her power is. Like, it's chaos magic, or they haven't explicitly started detailing that, which I think is something that they should do here in the show. Like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 episodes down the line, and show like outside of Sword, like outside of her little bubble or whatever is going on, they should have someone from Sword trying to explain what is going on with her, so we can see it. But we're gonna have to probably wait until we get to that point with Monica that we saw in the trailer, where she gets shot out of the little dimension or bubble or reality or whatever that was. Something I find odd is the Mind Stone was in that one. Yeah, the Mind Stone in that one trailer, I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be just a flashback like she's having of when they initially, when she initially got her powers. And I think there was a flashback or a little cutscene that showed the explosion that happened. Right. It's been a while since I've seen the trailer, but definitely they've been doing some callbacks, slight callbacks a little bit, in reference to, well, the toaster is supposed to be a reference to the bomb from Stark. Yeah, from Stark Industries, the missile or bomb or whatever that landed in their home in Sokovia, and it didn't go off, and they waited like 3 days or whatever for that. The the watch, I think is just supposed to be a reference to Baron von Strucker. Let's see, the painting or whatever it was in the house, I guess is just a reference to the base itself too. I feel like there might be more of a meaning for the watch though, other than just Baron von Strucker. Also, for the children, is something from House of M, because Mephisto took them in the comics. Yeah, I don't know that much about Speed and Wiccan, to be honest. I haven't read that much about him. I might have to start doing that, but I kind of might want to wait to do that, because the thing about not knowing a lot of certain details about comic characters is like you get to see how they portrayed in live action media first, and then you can compare. But I think I'll just wait before I look into that. I know about House of M, I just don't really know that much about Speed and Wiccan. What if she's using it, or she's took its powers? And I wonder what the ads this episode would be. Yeah, whatever the ads are, it's gonna. I don't know what era this one's gonna be because now it's in color, but the ads are gonna be interesting. You've watched New Rockstar's video too. No, I watch New Rockstars. I just don't watch all their theory videos. They make a lot of videos, but at the same time, some of their theories, can veer on the side of being correct depending on what it is they're talking about. So usually when it comes to episodes, like, I'll wait because I didn't even know about the Grim Reaper thing until I was on Twitter, and I kind of wish I would have just saw it first in my own viewing. But it's kind of hard to miss, like, if you're not looking for it, because your eyes are on Vision in that episode when it does a little cartoon. So you're not really paying attention. But, like, once you look at your surroundings in the episodes, there's details in there that, like, man. What time is it? It is 11:29, about 31 minutes away from the episode dropping. Oh, boy. I still wish we would have gotten Falcon and Winter Soldier earlier, though. I think we were supposed to get that show before we got WandaVision last year. But Civil War's theory, if you remember, we're super close. Like, if you remember them, he got like 50 out of 50. Yeah, I didn't watch that. I didn't watch anything, like all the Civil War stuff, anything from Civil War and before, I didn't watch. I had barely found his channel, I think. Around like maybe Infinity War, somewhere around there. I was very like, I wasn't on YouTube looking for that stuff, or on Twitter, or anywhere really for that matter, looking for theories and stuff like that, because I always like going into the unknown and thinking of things myself. And like I said, most of the time they got stuff right for some things, not for everything. That's it. We got a few other people in here. Y'all are quiet. I think there's another stream on there. There's another person doing a watch party on YouTube, I think, too. But I'm not sure if he's actually talking or anything. I think he's just doing a countdown. Yeah, and then there's another person doing a stream of the different time zones. So if you still need to know what time, the episode comes out for you and you don't know, I mean, I think maybe that other stream might tell you. Or you could just do a time, see what the time is in your time zone based on mine. Mine is coming out at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So whatever that equates to on your end, that is when the episode probably will come out. Batman 2022 or Spider-Man. Honestly, I just want a Venom trailer at this point. I know, like, a lot of people want to see Spider-Man and see if the rumors are true, like if we're getting any Spider-Verse stuff or, whatever. But like Venom was literally supposed to come out last year, and we haven't had any type of real like media for it. No teasers, nothing. Like, it's just been quiet. And I kind of feel like, it's the same for Morbius. I mean, like, we got one trailer, but like there's no updates or nothing. Like, it's kind of, I don't know. It's been a dim year, but I feel like they could be doing more to promote movies without, even if they're not showing like actual trailers. But Venom for sure. I mean, definitely, I think the movie is ready to watch, and they just haven't put out any trailers. Because they were filming long time ago. I think there were a couple set photos that got released, but they weren't anything really newsworthy, to be honest. Yeah, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage was supposed to come out last year. It was supposed to come out, I think, in what was it, the summertime or October? One of those two. Morbius supposed to come out last summer. Actually, yeah, Morbius was supposed to come out last summer. Venom was supposed to come out in October. And Morbius, I mean, it may look boring a little bit, but I think it's a good I think they wanted to introduce the idea that Sony movies are canon to the MCU in a way, and MCU movies are canon to the Sonyverse in a way, without explicitly like having everybody cross over all the time. Because they have the Vulture character. Well, we're presuming, that it's the Vulture character in there, and it might not even be. But I think that's Adrian Toomes in there. So I mean, I guess we'll have to see. But I think that they could, be doing a little bit more marketing for these movies. Like, at least we got. I mean, Wonder Woman 1984 was okay, but like, I don't understand why Disney is having such a hard time. Disney literally has a freaking whole streaming platform that they could literally do the same thing that Wonder Woman did. It makes no sense. I mean, I'm a fan of DC movies, but not to the same extent as Marvel. I never got into the whole DC side when I was growing up. And I mean, I like some characters, but it's more of like the generic characters that everybody kind of likes, like Flash, Batman. I would say that Aquaman is my least favorite, but if we're talking in terms of like movies, I mean, I kind of like Jason Momoa's Aquaman. I feel like I like that version of Aquaman rather than I don't know, a goofy looking, old 1990s type Aquaman. Superman, he's okay. I mean, they're always going to do this evil Superman or have Lex Luthor do something. Like, it just gets repetitive at some points. Like, I don't really care for Joker versus Batman type of stuff. It's repetitive at this point. Flash versus Zoom, repetitive at this point. I mean, they've told the story so many different times. How many other times can you tell the same story? The Three Jokers thing that they did for the comic books, like, I didn't read it all, but it didn't really look that interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it was just one Joker anyway. Like, there wasn't really three Jokers or anything. It was just one person. Yeah, Disney just wants to make money. They just want to make a full return on what they invested into the movie, and I get that. But this last year should have taught these big name companies that the industry is changing, and not everybody is going to be going to movie theaters like that anymore. With the awakening that people have had with this virus out here, that should tell people, like, we need to take better care of ourselves. Like, it shouldn't, things like being in close quarters like that and not having things be clean. And I might be sounding weird saying all this, but like, I feel like, it's just not going to be the same going to movie theater. Like, people just aren't really going to want to do it anymore. I mean, there are going to be people that are definitely going to want to and don't really care, but the people who are thinking for themselves, probably not going to do it. What games do I play and have? Yeah, Gotham Knights looks interesting. I definitely probably will be maining, I think it's Damian in there. Well, whatever version of Robin that is, I'll probably be using that. And maybe Red Hood, but I'll probably just stick to Batgirl. Let's see how that plays out. But I do like that you can switch between any character at any moment during the story and it doesn't affect your progress. That's going to be very key. And probably just getting to feel out everybody's style and what you want to go with. So that's going to be cool. But other games that I play, let's see. We got Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. I did have Cold War, but I don't know. It didn't feel right for a little bit. I might re-download it one day. I still got Miles Morales on here. But I don't really play it that much after I platinumed it. I got Fortnite in here. Everybody has to have Fortnite. I got Marvel's Avengers because I love Marvel's Avengers. Like, I mean, listen, the game's got its problems. I'm gonna say this now before anybody comes in here and starts saying, Avengers is trash or whatever. Because a few devs or maybe just one person got doxxed the other day. And it's not okay. It's not acceptable, and it should never be done. It's illegal. And a lot of people were, kind of trying to like say it would have never happened if they didn't go dark, if they didn't stop giving info. And that's not really a reason for them to go and dox people. Like, it's just not okay at all. I don't know. People are weird these days. But the game has its issues, and those issues really stem from not having any new content. At least not new content regularly. And they did come back from break recently, so we have to understand that it's going to be a little bit of a slow ride trying to get some new stuff in there. We still have delayed content that we haven't gotten yet. So, yeah. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty communicative. I mean, they don't really, it's not like they're dead and they haven't been talking. They may not be giving like full like dates to when content is coming out, but they definitely, want to be here for the community and be with us, because every Friday they do the dev streams, and regardless if they're not talking about like full dates of when something releases, they're giving little mini tips about stuff. It's not full like, oh yeah, Black Panther is coming this week. Like, it's not stuff like that, but it's like updates in terms of, oh yeah, we're working on one bug, it's kind of affecting us being able to push the content out to you guys. So once we get that done, that'll be released to you. Like, it's something simple as that. Like, that's good enough for me, because I know that they're gonna do it. They've been pretty straightforward and haven't really been cutting corners, like trying to give us false answers. Like, they've been pretty straightforward. If something had to get delayed, they're pretty straightforward about it and why. So let's see. No way. They said if that's the reason it happened was because they went dark. Yeah, like, people were, I don't know, they're not supporters of the game, and people were saying like, oh yeah, they should have put more content out. Like, it's not just because, and they're doing it over a game for that matter. It's not like, it's some big political issue or anything like that. It's just because they're not getting content in a video game. Like, if you don't like the game, it's not that hard to go on eBay or Amazon and sell it or something, or freaking return it to GameStop. If you didn't like it that much, I would have returned it to GameStop the first week you bought it, so you can get your full refund. But most people don't do that. They're kind of just sitting there like, oh, I'm just gonna keep the game. Just like Cyberpunk. If you didn't like Cyberpunk, you should have got your fucking refund. Like, it was there. It's still there. You think you can get your refund from Sony still. I don't know about Xbox or Microsoft, because it doesn't seem like they really care, to be honest. But Sony, you can get your refund from there. But yeah, Avengers, in a short word, is okay. It's not perfect. It's okay. Moving on to the other games, I do have, I got a ton of games. I couldn't really list them all here, but I got Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters, and then I got a whole plethora of other games like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Shinobi Strikers, God of War, so many other games that I don't even remember. But I don't even have enough space to keep a lot of games on here. The PS5 is like, in terms of space, I still think the PS5 like has horrible space. I don't know if there's a way for them to have had 1,000 gigabytes available, but like, they need to do that. Whenever they make another iteration of the PS5, they need to make it have 1,000 gigs or more, because 600 gigs is not good enough. Like, 500 gigs is barely good enough. Call of Duty takes more freaking gigabytes than all of my other games, regardless if I uninstall all those packs anyway. And same for Battlefront. Battlefront is kind of high in gigabytes too, so I had to delete that a while back. They always try to find something to complain about, and I don't really mind people giving criticism to the game. Like, I've given my own criticism. There's modes in the game that I don't even like, that I think that they shouldn't have even put in there, because it's just a replica. It's a copy of a different mission, But people who just go and attack the devs for like not having content, I mean, it's not entirely on their plate for getting content to come out. Sometimes it has to do with, other teams, like what's it called? I forget what the different departments are called, but different people that are, also a part of marketing and getting all this stuff. Like, they can't say certain stuff to us. Like, it's not always the developer's fault. Them having those dev sessions, like, is the closest thing you'll ever get to hearing yes or no about certain things. And most of the time, they may say no just because legal reasons. If they say something, they could get in trouble, lose their job, whatever. People don't understand that, though. That's the thing. People really don't understand it. Like, I would even go as far to say that CD Projekt Red developers for Cyberpunk, like, not all of them are at fault, but they definitely, like, probably could have tried voicing it more, that the game just is not ready for release, or at the very least saying it's not ready for console release and just release it on PC and do it that way. But the game got pushed out, and now they're facing a potential multiple lawsuits. And while they may have sold a lot of games, they also got a lot of people getting refunds. So, I mean, it doesn't really look that good. Avengers, I don't think they had an opportunity to push their game back again because they already delayed it once, and the game would have been in a very good state had we not had COVID and wildfires in 2020. So if that hadn't happened, we probably would have had a much better experience. Even the beta was pretty good, but if we would have gotten the beta that was originally announced for Avengers back in like last May or April, it would have been ass. It would have been a complete ass. Let's see. I bought the extended storage for it, but it only works for PS4 games. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting to get an external hard drive. I want to get one that works for both games, because, like I said, I don't really like re-downloading games. I mean, on the PS5, don't get me wrong, PS5 games download way faster than they do on the PS4. For whatever reason, I forget the exact reason why that is. It has to do something with some specs that I don't remember. But yeah, I don't have a problem with downloading games sometimes. It's just I would prefer to have them ready to go, especially games like freaking Call of Duty that are just so high in gigabytes unnecessarily. It's whatever though. It's one of those games where it's like I contemplate, if I delete Call of Duty, should I even re-download it later? I think I took like a 4-month break or something from Call of Duty because I was like, well, I don't really feel like re-downloading it because it's just going to take like not 90, but like probably 20 to 30% of my space. We're about 14 minutes away from the episode dropping, so hopefully on your guys' end, it's the same. Oh, dang. Well, looks like competition has arrived. There are no longer only there's too many people now. In the first week when the first episode came out, there was like nobody doing a watch party on YouTube. Like literally nobody. There was probably like people doing the countdown streams, but there was nobody, and I mean nobody, doing a watch party. It crashes my PS5 and it messes up sometimes, so limit myself. Yeah. We're so close, man. I have to go to bed soon after this too, so straight after the episode we'll probably do like a quick 10-minute session, and I'll try to give my thoughts of what I think about the episode. Then I gotta go to bed because gotta get up for work, gotta do all that. I think I stayed up till like 12:30 last night trying to finish something for my job. That was crazy. Probably didn't need to do all that, but I put myself through it so I won't have to do a lot of work today. And then hopefully today I don't have to do a lot of work either, or tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have this game called Genshin Impact. It's like anime game. It's honestly pretty fun. Like, if you take away the gacha aspect of it, and if you don't know what gacha is, it's basically a version of like gambling, but like you're gambling for, okay, hold on. You guys people have probably heard of these games like Marvel Strike Force, Contest of Champions, Future Fight, so when you like try to summon for characters and you don't get it because it's RNG, random number generated, stuff, and it's a chance to get it. So that's the same thing they have like in this this anime gacha game, I guess you could say. And to get new characters, the rates for it is just utter trash. But it's a fun game if you take that aspect away. Otherwise, I mean, it's big open world, and they give you a decent amount of free in-game currency to summon for characters. So I guess it's not that bad, but definitely it is fun. You got preschool tomorrow. Are you a preschool teacher or you have preschool? Oh man, that's crazy though. Now everybody else wants to do. There was nobody doing this last time. Swear to God. It's okay though. It's okay. We'll just chill here on my small channel and keep going strong. Gotta keep doing it. Dang, that's crazy though. I'm just looking at all the other streams that are available. You're in preschool. Well, good luck in preschool. I hear preschool is pretty tough nowadays, now that you're on the computer all the time. Why are you saying fuck, man? What's happening? What's going on? By the way, I mean, you have 5K subs already. Yeah, 5K subs. I hit a good milestone last year in around November-ish. So I would say so far, if I keep going strong and just, be consistent, it'll probably pan out and I'll get, get more viewers and stuff like that. It's not really that much of a problem for me. Like I do this as a hobby, but like this month so far, like I said, it's just been busy with my job. So it's been hard to actually like go and make a video on things I want to. Like I wanted to make a video about the whole Avengers developers getting doxxed. Like I wanted to do that, but I just didn't have time and I was tired. Work takes the most out of you. Man, I think school in general is very, very interesting right now, at least in this pandemic that we're in, because a lot of people are doing it through Zoom for the most part, and let's just say engagement through Zoom and Skype and stuff like that when it comes to classes, I would say is not that good at all. It's a lot harder to keep your attention on a computer screen for an hour or hours at a time. Dang, dude. See, I have certain words hidden and I can't, I don't know, man. I'm gonna let this word be shown, but see, I can't let you type certain words out like that all the time. Are you just testing out what words are blocked in here? See, all right, so playing some games, I probably could do that right now. Like, what time is it? Oh, well, we got 8 minutes left. I was gonna play games, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like when you put that, I don't know. I wanted to try this method first, to be honest. Like last time, the first time I did this, it was kind of a fail, and that was because I was trying to tell people like you can't show the videos or listen to the audio, or else you're gonna get your stream taken down. It just doesn't work. And I proved my point last week, and the stream got taken down. because I was letting the audio play, but I didn't show the video. Like, people didn't get it. So I tried that. But this way, I'm just trying to see how much more engaging it can be if I'm just talking for the most part. And, we keep it very simple. But probably like for the the pre-hour or two, whatever, I probably could play a game. It would probably have to be a Marvel. Well, I would want to keep it a game that's, I guess, somewhere in the line of Marvel. So I'd probably have to go dig something up. But yeah, I've been considering maybe like doing a dual stream for like Twitch and YouTube, but I think for now we'll just keep with YouTube because that's pretty much where I'm at. But I do have a Twitch account. I just don't stream on there right now. Put it on for 5 seconds at a time. I mean, not really. It still can get taken down. It's a huge gamble to use big like stuff from Disney too. For example, like I've been looking at this stuff too, like reaction videos, or just looking at something that's not yours in general, or streaming it for that matter. Regardless if it's 5, 10, 15 seconds, if a bot catches that, it'll get claimed or taken down like that, like very fast. Like we got to one episode last time without anything happening, and right as the episode ended, that's when the stream got cut, and they told me they gave me a warning for it because that's breaking YouTube's policies, and hopefully people were like, okay, well, I guess I shouldn't expect to find it on YouTube. That was pretty much the point, so people understand that. But I don't know, sometimes people don't read. It's kind of weird. Like I put the pinned comment, and I mean it should be there for people to see, but sometimes they just don't read it. I don't know why. But yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to do. It's best not to do it at all, to be honest, though. It's a lot easier maybe for reaction videos because you can let it get claimed if you don't really care, but most people want to make money off of reaction videos, so you kind of have to chop it up a little bit more. I don't have like 4 viewers, so I can't relate to videos taken down. Yeah, I've had my fair share of copyright strikes. Never to the point where I had to get videos taken down or anything, but never to the point where I had to get my channel taken down or restricted access to uploading and stuff like that. So, I mean, it sucks. Like I just had one go away like 2 days ago. Because when Miles Morales news was coming out, there was a leak of I think the music you're hearing right now for the home screen, there was a leak for it, and I guess they didn't want to release that to the public yet, or Sony didn't want to release the music to the public yet, and my video got chopped, and they said, oh, copyright strike. And yeah, now I'm free of that. It takes like 90 days, like 3 months for it to go away, so you really got to be on like high alert with what you post when you have them. They can sue me if I pursue to say it's mine, but if I get a strike, I mean, most of the time, if you like are using content that's not yours, you're not going to pursue to do anything about it. There is some, I think there was a bill that they tried to pass a few weeks ago, something related to copyright. So I might have to do some research on that. But yeah, there might be some other stuff happening regarding copyright with certain content. But for me so far, I mean, I don't have to worry about it. But it looks like we're getting to very close to WandaVision coming out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check my Disney Plus and see if it's getting ready to drop. I'm going to be back in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna get my headphones, and we're gonna watch on your end, and I'm gonna watch on my end, and I'm gonna try to get my live reactions to it. Yeah, I will be back though. All right, I have returned. We are ready and to go. Let me make sure that the episode dropped on Disney Plus, because that would suck if it didn't. But it should be here now. It's officially past 12, so let's see if the episode is here. Episode 3 is here, guys. Hopefully, you guys can watch it on your end. I know some people don't have Disney Plus in their countries, and that's unfortunate, but there are secret ways to get the episode, and I won't say how here, but you can definitely go look. And there's a train in the background. These trains around where I live. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to start episode 3, and we're going to do a little countdown here. So if you're watching, we can all watch at the same time. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're watching. We're watching it now. All right, no problem if you're leaving the stream to go watch. Definitely want you guys to be engaged with what's going on. Seeing her say no is just giving me chills, because it's like, it's crazy to think about, like how she deep down in her subconscious is telling Sword, I guess, no, like, don't take me out of here. This is where I want to be. MCU titles never get old. Any Sword teasers in the beginning or not? Okay. I'm loving it. Okay. I'm down. Oh my gosh, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on, Vision. You gotta make these. You gotta make this swing, bro. Together, 1 + 1 is family. Okay. Okay. Who's this? Is there a doctor or who's this? Hmm. 4 months? Okay. Are they gonna speed through that though? Jeez, bro. Nerves of steel. Herb. Oh, I was about to say, Herb, what are you doing, bro? Why are you cutting cement? Um, um, what is wrong with Herb, bro? Bro, how fast is this? How fast are these twins finna come out, bro? She turned them into actual butterflies. Signs of anything yet? Maybe she actually makes things real. I don't know. Chaos energy, man. Chaos energy. I'm telling you. Billy. Tommy. It's too bad they might not actually be girls, though. What? The baby's due in 3 days now? Bro, what? Help me understand. Bro. I don't know, something about whoa. Whoa. Alright, Wanda's contractions are causing craziness in the house right now. The hell? What was that about? What was that sorcery, bro? Do these earrings make you look fat? You still gotta answer the question, Phil. Oh boy. Vision's picking up on the weirdness now too. Definitely, there is something wrong. What? Whoa! She just... Whoa! Did she do that? She just blinked it back. Who did that? Synthezoid? Okay. Reference to I think that one comic where the children were actually synthezoids. Or robot kids, whatever. Your water didn't even break. Oh, this is funny, bro. When the wife is trying to calm down the husband, it's supposed to be the other way around, my guy. Oh, and is that supposed to be water breaking? What? Interesting. I guess. Oh, it's a commercial. What commercial is it this time? Tahiti? Tahiti? Is it Tahiti? Oh. It's another Hydra reference. Okay. I was gonna say it's gonna be interesting if they would have said Tahiti or something, even though it has no reference to Wanda herself. But I don't know. I have to look at that again. So are you in labor now? Is that technically your water breaking? He's on vacation. If he can fly. Exactly. Still, I want to go back to that. That was pretty weird. It was either Wanda who blinked that moment out and restarted it, or it was somebody else who doesn't want her to realize like something's wrong and she needs to wake up or something. It's strange. Oh, is this where she meets Monica? Oh, it's Monica. Yes. Geraldine. What the? Why do you have a raincoat? Oh, what the fuck? What the? She's bringing birds up in here now. Is that the same bird from the wall, or is it just a random bird she got in here? Bunch of weird going on, man. That's the way I like it. Did she just blip it out of existence, dude? Oh no. She just blip. Okay. What are you doing? What is she trying to do? Whatever it is, it doesn't look like it's working. Oh gosh. And it's back. It's back. Oh boy. She almost got bit by a bird, bro. Congrats. Congrats. You got the job. Congrats. Corporate. Okay. Respect. Respect. Oh shit. Oh, you dropped the ball, Wanda. Oh, damn. That looked like it hurt, bruh. Whoa. Vision, you cutting a little close there, man. You can't be just Vision, do you not? Interesting. Interesting. Well, seems like Vision kind of just I guess he revealed in some way that he has some abilities, I guess. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. I think something's going to happen to where she makes her forget what just happened here. Based on the other trailers we've gotten, I think that's what's going to happen. She's going to end up making her forget. Somebody's going to make her forget. Because we're going to get that cutscene, I think, where it's like, oh, I don't even know who I am. Whoa. Did you push them out? Twins, right? Oh, it's just... I thought you were having twins. Well, not twins. Or two babies. I thought you were having two babies. Dang, Vision missed the birth of his first child. That's tough. You probably were. What the hell? Why does it smell like freaking burnt rubber in my house now? Ah, that's a family moment right there. Tommy. Is that what they're actually gonna name him? Now it's gonna make me go look into the actual comic lore to see if one of the kids is named Tommy. Whoa. Yeah, the second kid. I knew it. There's no... Yeah, I was like, where's the other one at? And the 2 children are born. Yeah, Tommy and Billy Maximoff. Oh. This is gonna be kind of sad if this is what I think it is. If they're doing what they're actually doing, what I just read for those children, I'm gonna be sad. What? Ralph looks better in the dark. What do you mean? Oh, Pietro, man. Pietro. My God. Miss him, man. Oh, she's singing in Sokovian? Oh, man. This is some heartfelt shit right here, bro. Bring Quicksilver back. Bring Quicksilver back. I swear to God, bro. Bring Quicksilver back. Don't do this to us. Do not leave us Quicksilverless for the rest of the MCU, please. The twins need to be reunited. Oh, she's remembering all of a sudden. Has she been faking it to make it this whole time? And she all of a sudden is trying to see if she can get through to Wanda? Oh shit. Things are about to get... This is about to get crazy. Sword. A sword necklace. Okay. She's recognizing that this is from Sword. Or a person from Sword. Herb, speak. Fake, not real. Oh shit. Bro, Wanda, what are you finna do? Where are you going? No. Herb, what are you trying to say, bro? Spit it out. What the what? Where is Geraldine? Where's Monica? Shit, show me. What did you do? Oh, the aspect ratio is fucking changing too. What the hell? Westview. Yo! Okay, this is gonna help us figure out what's really going on with Wanda too. So there is a containment around Westview in the actual world. It looks like the real world. Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. It's all of Westview. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta go back. Hold on, actually. There's no end credits or nothing, so I'm just gonna go back to where I need to go. That's whoa. I want to see what transpired though. Like, what did she do to send her back? I don't think it's as simple as her just saying no, like she did with the Beekeeper, and rewinding and cutting out different pieces. So Vision is kind of just like going along with the flow. Whatever she did to send her actually back into the actual real world is a little bit different, and we didn't get to see that, which is strange. But also, notice that I believe, what's her name, Agatha, like her whatever is going on there, her was gonna say that they're probably not real. Like, this is not, like, it doesn't make sense for Monica to be here because she has no family, she has no home. Like, she's just randomly popped up here. Everybody else here is not real. But Agatha is like, we're trying to figure out what's going on with her. Like, is she in line like with Mephisto, or even maybe the Grim Reaper dude? I don't know. But seeing Westview in the real world and seeing that there's a containment field, who knows how long, how big, and she just got shot out of it. Monica just got shot out of it. That is, oh my god. I gotta watch this episode again, because this episode definitely has some more key things to pay attention to. And while I was watching, I was kind of curious. So I'm not sure if the kids are Speed and Wiccan, but I just saw that apparently they're just constructs that Wanda does make, and eventually, spoiler alert in case you don't want to hear it, leave real quick. But apparently Mephisto is going to try to take those children. So we might be seeing that happen. And that's going to be kind of sad to see that if that happens. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, they're not real, I guess. But that's another thing. Like, Westview is in a big bubble. Let's just say bubble, okay? Westview is in a big bubble. And inside that bubble is Wanda's brain. Let's just call it Wanda's brain, because whatever is going on there is being manipulated mostly probably by Wanda and some other figures. It is hard to understand, like if Mephisto or any other characters related to those arcs that they're planning out that are supernatural enemies. I guess they really wouldn't care. I guess if people set up a containment field around there, like I feel like if it was somebody else, they might have cared and was like, just got rid of him entirely. But whatever Sword is also doing is maybe helping keep it contained, because there's a whole barrier around it. So that's another thing to think about, is are they being able to contain it? Don't know. But Monica, I'm very curious, has this whole time, has she been able to know herself, like remember why she's there, what she's doing? Or has she just been going along with the flow? What was the point of the Beekeeper coming in? Did she request for the Beekeeper dude to come in? Or was that, something else? They were trying to maybe extract her, or trying to set up another attempt to get Wanda to wake up, or whatever is going on. Because we don't really know where Wanda is actually, like where her physical body is in Westview in the real world. To a normal bunch of people, you just see empty space, but there's a big, field around there. So I don't know, man. That episode was rich. It was good. It was a lot better than the first two. And then the aspect ratio started changing at the end, so we're going to start getting, that wider definition of video that you normally see in TV shows now. So it's going to be a lot more interesting. The kids are born. I don't know. I think it cut off. Yeah, it cut off right before. I think we see like Vision like really getting, in interaction with Wanda right after. But she's probably just gonna, do another blip like she did before with Vision, and kind of just make him, I guess, submit to her will in a way, because essentially she's getting what she wants. She doesn't want to be reminded, I guess. But I think the whole thing when she brought up her brother, though, like, that maybe that set off a ripple effect and helped Monica remember, because it wouldn't have made any sense for her to reference anything else. You know what I'm saying? So that is some deep, that's some good shit, bro. I don't care. It's getting amazing. And the next few episodes, I don't think that we saw the secret actor yet. So hopefully that's coming also. If it was in this episode, I definitely didn't see anybody that I would normally recognize, but I'll go check again. I don't think it is, though, but I think the good surprise here is to know from an outside point of view what is going on with, how S.W.O.R.D. is at least viewing it from their point of view. We don't know that yet. There are also, from different trailers, you see there's a piece where you see, I believe, Agent Wu and some other S.W.O.R.D. members running somewhere, and maybe they're either running away or they're running to something to see what's going on in that containment field with wherever, in Westview, Wanda is starting to manipulate stuff, or maybe Mephisto comes up, or maybe some other people come up. This is gonna be good, guys. This is probably gonna be one of the best MCU TV shows to come out in all of them. This is probably gonna be one of the best. It's picking up a little bit. I know the first two episodes were slow because maybe some people don't understand the humor, or just don't understand, maybe some people are just not used to it, but it's definitely picking up now. The pacing of this episode, a little bit faster. We got to the point a little bit more. The suspense is killing me, though. They had Herb and Agatha being like really like the part to build up that suspense as well. But man, that Pietro Quicksilver, conversation, I really want them to bring him back. Let's see. Ralph looks better in the dark. Yeah, I was curious, like, what does that mean specifically? Like, she makes very subtle references that like can throw you off, but at the same time, it's like it makes you think more, like, oh, maybe it is this other person. But I don't know who to speculate for that yet. Like, that could mean different people, but it's definitely a supernatural villain that we haven't seen before. Geraldine, I think so. I think Agnes was on the verge of potentially, I don't know. It was weird because now that I think about it, actually, let me think about it. Okay, so she was talking to Herb about, well, Herb and Vision, I guess, about how she doesn't have a home, she doesn't have a family or anything like that, and she just is here. So maybe she was trying to build up and say, this doesn't feel right, like something is weird. But at the same time, Herb was saying, we're not, he didn't finish. He's like, we're not, like maybe he was trying to say we're not real. This isn't a real place. But they didn't really, he just randomly started going back to normal. I don't know if that's a result of Agatha doing something or what, but that whole portion was kind of weird. People were saying Vision is Mephisto. No, Vision is not Mephisto. And the reason why is because he would not let himself be in a position to get like, I guess, blipped back and forth like how Wanda did. Because in that scene when he was like, Wanda, something's wrong here, she like blipped it and it never happened, and he came back and the event played out differently. So if it was Mephisto, that wouldn't have never happened. He would have just like kept doing him. I don't think he would have let Wanda affect him like that. Let's see. So then, all knowing is why the play of the whole moment is reality breaking. You know, I don't know, the reality breaking. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting to see. We didn't get to see how Wanda like exactly like dealt with Monica. Like we just know that she got pushed out of that bubble, that contained pocket dimension, or whatever you want to call it. We just know that she got blown out. She didn't get killed, nothing like that. But it's how she did it that I'm curious. That we didn't see that. It was off screen. And what it like you can see how like the deep down conscious of Wanda comes out. Like whenever something that is threatening this life comes like in her way, she immediately like gets rid of the threat. So maybe he's not going to tell her anymore. I think he's going to eventually help the others. Who, Vision? I mean, like I said, I don't know, that one trailer where they showed that everybody was like frozen or something, and when Vision touched Agatha, she like said like, you're dead. I don't know, it's gonna get weird, man. Like it's gonna be very something about this is gonna be very earth-shattering. I feel when they do the season finale for it, it's gonna be crazy. Wanda is like evil now, so what if she made a deal with Mephisto, possibly like Spider-Man in the comics? That's actually not a bad idea. Most of the time Mephisto is handing out deals for something in exchange, though. It would be interesting to see if her deal was to bring back Vision, but that wouldn't work in a way, mostly because, you know, I don't really think it could work like the way she wants it to, because his consciousness, I mean, you could build him back. They stated in Avengers Infinity War, like you could build him back, but like that Mind Stone, I feel like is what really does help him be more, you know, human. Like that's where he gets his humanity from, I feel like mostly, rather than being rebuilt and having these different parts of him put back together. Yeah, I think so. I think all of them are going to get used. I don't think there's going to be any like cut pieces from the trailers. Hello, Naaman. Yeah, we just finished watching episode 3 live reaction, and that's probably starting to get, this is probably the episode that everything starts to, you know, pick up, and everything is just going to get way crazier. You know, we see the side of Wanda that really deep down doesn't want anything to, you know, affect this reality she's developed or that she's been put into. And once we see at the end of it, you know, the containment field, like I said, the containment field is what I'm, you know, got concerns about. Like, is the containment field for containing the space so it doesn't extend, or is it, you know, just blocking out that area so nobody else goes near it? I don't know how much further she would expand it, because it's just Westview, and we see that the Westview in the real world is just, I guess, blank space. There's like nothing there. It's probably Old Town, and wherever she's at in her mind, it's a refurbished town. You haven't watched it yet? Oh well, I'm sorry, you popped in here. Yeah, we watched it as soon as it came out, so I'm sorry, but yeah, it was a live watch party for exactly when the episode came out on my end, which was now 30 minutes ago. In Endgame, she said Black Widow knows about what they did. Also, I wonder why Geraldine like just randomly said that he died. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Also, like I said, in the future, they make a reference, or Agatha makes a reference to knowing that I believe both Wanda and Vision are Avengers. So potentially we may see some more Avengers references, because that's part of her life too. That's also another thing. 2 episodes like every 2 weeks. Yeah, but it builds up more suspense when they do it this way. The first 2 episodes were good to drop at the same time because those both were kind of slow paced a little bit. It didn't really offer a lot in terms of theorizing, I would say. mostly because you really only get to look at Agatha and kind of see what she's about, and then you get to look at the little Easter eggs that they've gotten there. This episode though is actually like it's not action packed, but it's definitely got some things in there to be surprised about. Yeah, Vision. The thing is, Vision is like, is he like the children, just a construct, or is there more to him? Because, like, I don't know. There seems to be some weird thing going on there. But I feel like only a certain group knows about the reality being fake. I think so too. Like Herb, I feel like it's a little bit of it, maybe a part of that, but not on the same degree as maybe some other people. It's weird. It's just weird that Herb would say like, we're not, like, he wouldn't continue a sentence, and then Agatha just randomly left. Like, it's weird, you know? Yeah, the episode's been out. We just watched, well, I watched, and maybe a couple other people already watched it as soon as it dropped. As soon as it dropped, we watch it. We don't wait. We just watch it. That way so we can talk about it. But yeah, the episode's been out for about 42 minutes now. Hey man, it's fun to theorize. This episode offered a lot more in terms to think about. The first two episodes, like, it's a little bit, there wasn't much to talk about because all we know is the beekeeper popped up and then she just said no, and then that's it. Like this offered a little bit more context to potentially like what's going on outside, you know, in Sword's point of view. At the end, we get to see that a little bit more, which is something I was hoping that they would do, and I'm glad that they did it, so we can start seeing, you know, what's going on in the real world. Like, how are they perceiving this? It's a very interesting thing to think about, you know. An hour later in India, I mean, it should be arriving at the same time for everybody, just in different locations, like. But if it's arriving an hour late for you in India, that kind of sucks. That's unfortunate. But yeah. Anyways, let me see. Agatha, I think, is playing everyone. I also saw a clip where she was laughing crazy. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I think she was dressed as a witch though. Maybe she was just playing along with that. Agatha is definitely a character we all need to be paying attention to. But again, I didn't see any secret actor that we should be, you know, yip hooray for right now. So that probably is later down the line, maybe in an episode or two. Again, I've heard rumors of other characters potentially popping up, but I don't want to say that here because it's just rumors for now. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I am thoroughly excited for what they're about to do. I already know that the ending of this series is going to be big, and it's going to be crazy. Whatever she's setting up for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, it's got to be insane. But I do hope that they get a little bit more into her abilities. Like, we don't know. Okay, if you're an MCU person and you've never read a comic book about Wanda at all, you won't know like how really like powerful she can get. She is an Omega level mutant, Omega level character at that. She can do a lot of stuff. If she can get rid of a whole entire race with saying a few words, she can do a hell of a lot more. And like the MCU, if they're gonna expand on that more and just letting us know, you know, she does have these like chaos energy or chaos, you know, magic that she can use. Basically she can use magic too. Like they need to explain that a little bit more, but maybe in Doctor Strange, we'll see. But I'm gonna get ready to end the stream, guys. Wait. She has so much hints to Mephisto, and she is sus, and I think that she set up Geraldine. Yeah, the thing with Geraldine is very, very suspicious. She's apparently got her the most powerful. Yeah, Wanda's an Omega level mutant in the comics. Like, She definitely is somebody to be feared. Like, she can do a whole lot of shit, and the MCU has not fully explored that. Like, when they had her go against Thanos, that's just a teaser. Like, all she was doing was peeling off his armor and squeezing him. Like, if she wanted to, and if she really like was using her powers to maximum capacity, she probably could have turned the dude into a freaking bunny for all we know. Like, or just, there's so many things that she can do. Like, she's a crazy character to think about, and I hope they don't depower her or anything like that. Captain Marvel, powerful character, somebody who obviously can go against Thanos a little bit, but compared to Wanda, I mean, I think Wanda is still more powerful in my opinion. But hey, it threw me off how they didn't introduce at least more than one of her powers in it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they haven't explored that at all in the MCU. They just make her out to be this character that's strong, but like they don't explain like what her abilities actually include. So that's what they need to do a little bit more for people going forward, because whatever other content she appears in, people need to know like she's crazy, dude. She's not somebody to knock off really quick. Like, you will not win in a fight. No Avenger will win in a fight against her unless it's Doctor Strange. I guarantee you. And even then, it's kind of a close call because she's just that strong, bro. But you know what would be even crazier if they finally confirm like she's the mutant, like she has a mutant gene, or even if they say that her parents, those weren't her parents in Sokovia, and that was actually Magneto, who Magneto and whoever it was that had done their thing to have children, and she was just adopted by these people in Sokovia or something. I don't know. Whenever they get to that, hopefully it's not a disappointment. But Quicksilver needs to make a comeback, man. That was pretty sad to think about, because it started getting into a little bit of a dark moment when she mentioned Pietro, and then Monica started talking. It was like, oh, Ultron like killed them, or whatever it was exactly she said, but she said Ultron, and hearing those words, like, Wanda immediately takes off and just like, what the fuck did you just say to me? What did you just say? Like, she made it. She tries. I can't even. I'm so jittery. This is crazy, bro. Like, they're putting this. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, they just need to put some more stuff out like this. This is good. This has me excited. What if Agatha actually was trying to let SWORD inspect Westview, and that's why everyone takes her away from the truth? I don't know. I don't know how, like, they seem to only be sending in like one person at a time though. Yeah, like the helicopter it's a weird concept, because if the beekeeper got in and Monica got in without turning into anything, I guess, different, but the helicopter turned into a toy apparently, and it's kind of weird. Like, what happened to the people inside the helicopter? Did they get shot back out into the real world, or what happened? But also, what is the span of time going on from outside in? Like, obviously the birth of these two children happened within like a freaking couple days or whatever, a day or two, but what is the actual length of time that's transpiring in this mindscape or reality that Wanda's created in the real world? Like, how long is it that SWORD has been monitoring Wanda, and how many times have maybe she's reset, in these different eras or whatever? For all we know, she could have been doing this already for like a month, but also maybe we can get a little bit of a backstory on how SWORD started in the first place. I don't know if we'll get that, because also for people who don't know what SWORD is, like, they'll just be kind of assuming it's SHIELD. It's not really SHIELD, so hopefully they kind of explain that a little bit more for those people. But yeah, Agatha could not be a witch, because at this point everyone thinks that. Yeah, I just feel like there's gonna be some weird twist that nobody's expecting. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna try to stay away from theory videos because I really want to be surprised on when they reveal like what exactly it is that she's trying to do. I'm very curious to see how, if Mephisto is actually coming in here, I'm very curious to see how he looks. It's gonna be crazy. And if Doctor Strange is actually gonna have some, horror elements to it, then it's gonna be a freaking good ride, guys. But I'm gonna go take a look at this episode again. There was definitely some things to go look at. At first, when they did that little tub scene, I kept thinking Tahiti. I don't know why, but it just made more sense for me. But again, I don't know. The Hydra thing, there must be another reason why they reference Hydra in there. Maybe there's a deeper meaning in the soap. I don't know. But we'll have to see. There's a reason why they reference it again. I don't think that they'll keep referencing the same thing over and over. Like once we get to the more current stuff, when, like I said, Agatha mentions that they're Avengers, like we'll probably get another ad of some sort referencing the Avengers. Maybe they even use one of those scenes from Spider-Man Homecoming where Captain America is talking to kids or some shit. I don't know. They're probably not going to bring in any other people like that. But yeah, the trailer, the little commercials that they put in there are definitely also helping with the story a little bit. But like I said, that soap one, I'm gonna have to look at again because it feels weird for them to put another Hydra reference in there. They already have 2 Hydra references. Now they have a total of 3. So yeah, they did use the word goddess in this episode. I have to see. Like I said, I have to go check again. There's definitely a lot to listen to, and the fact that they don't want to expose themselves is also another strange thing because Vision literally runs or almost practically flies, I guess, when he has the Doctor on his back. So it's like, do they really care at this point going forward if they're exposed, like who they are? Even Wanda said, do you want your children, want to show your children like your true self? And he did. I think in the next couple episodes is when they're gonna get more comfortable and just be themselves and not hide anymore, because that's also another thing, is them hiding also is making it a little bit more difficult on their lives too. As you can see, before that whole Monica situation happened, she was trying to hide all this weird crap going on. It's crazy. The whole was a stork. I'm not sure exactly when that bird came out. Like, did it come off the wall or did it just randomly pop up? I didn't see that. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah. Oh, and they used the word goddess in the commercial. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I gotta go. Let me go watch that again. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. But it's gonna be time to hop on Twitter and see what everybody else is thinking. Hopefully, everybody is getting a chance to watch it. Like, I know some people who are in different countries aren't able to watch it on Disney Plus, and like I said, there are other ways to find the episode. It's just I can't tell you, or else it makes me look bad. But you know where to go. It's out there. Just be careful. But anyways, that was an amazing episode. I'm gonna give it about a 9 out of 10. I think, like I said, I would have liked to see a little bit more of the sword stuff. But the suspense has got me up. The next episode is probably going to be a little more amplified as well. But yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully I'll be able to make a video or something. Like I said, work has been crazy. If I'm not able to make a video, it's because of work. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.